Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the 2023 Worldwide Celebration. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And yeah, last night was a big frenzy. I woke up this morning going, wow, what's going on? And it looks like the official JP Dokkan page ended up tweeting something. It seems like they didn't supposed to. Because it seems very early to tease what we might get for the worldwide celebration, and ended up saying, hey, you know what, it looks like we tweeted it out, people already have it, might as well post it again. And it looks like basically someone doing a little crafts and arts and creating a time machine, and very likely that that's what this is really all about. You can see kind of the black paint going on, and a lot of people here were like, okay, is this like the Cell games? Because it looks like, you know, the Cell game stage, but it looks like they're creating two of them. This is possibly completely different from what a lot of people are thinking for Cell games. I think really it's just focusing on the Future Saga, the Goku Black arc, and 1000% that they're creating a time machine here. As you can see, the black paint, the initial side of the time machine here, and the Capsule Corp time machine. And when you look at then the second part of this, when you actually look at the Cell game stage, that's not what they're building. It's probably something different, and maybe that was an initial thought when they were kind of building it, but that doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. So I really expect, and I would say everyone is thinking that it's going to be the Goku Black arc, the Future Saga, and that's what the Worldwide Celebration theme is going to be, which is actually, I would say, my #1 choice from all the options that Dokkan could have chosen. Like, they could have chosen Universal Survival Saga, things of that nature, but it seems like what they're teasing here is a Future Saga celebration, and I think that is great. So when you look at the current units right now on Future Saga, it's fairly limited, right? If you look at what's available on here, and it's also inconsistent, all right? Because when you look at these units here, you have, of course, LRGG on here, you have the free-to-play Vegito Blue, you have the Rosés, the Rosemasus, Zamasus, the Trunks. Yeah, but the Trunks is the one that's a little bit like weird because it does have Super Trunks on here, which is Android Cell Saga. I don't believe we've ever seen Super Trunks in the future, like the Android future of the future Android Cell Saga. And then you have some Android Cell Saga units like Trunks, for some reason being on the Future Saga. Maybe because he's been to the future, that's why, but again, a little bit of inconsistency there. But anyway, when you look at the options here, I'm excited first and foremost for the potential EZAs that we're going to be getting on the Future Saga. And I'm not really focusing on free-to-play because there's some free-to-play units that you can expect to EZA, but we're looking at the Dokkan Fest and the banner units, and then also LRs, and you're looking at potentially 4 different Dokkan Festival exclusive units that's going to EZA. I put the Future Gohan on here just because he is on Future Saga. Not necessarily that he might EZA, but for sure, if this is going to be Future Saga, the Transformation Trunks, the Transformation Zamasu, and the long-awaited Int Goku Black there needs to get their EZAs. Very old unit there, and he could be usable because he is a stacking unit. If they make him actually make him good, it would be interesting to see how he fits in all these teams that's going to be built up. Some other unfeatured units, for example, you have not Rage Trunks. We'll talk about that in a second, how they should add the parentheses Rage Trunks on there. I don't know if that's a official statement on what the transformation actually is, but I think they should differentiate that transformation from other transformations like just traditional Super Saiyan Super Saiyan Trunks. Then you have Trunks Mai, then you have Goasu and Zamasu, right? So that unit there could be a very good support unit if they ended up actually setting them up as a good EZA. And then of course the It Mai. And if this is the Future Saga, for sure the LR Rosé is going to EZA. That unit is virtually unusable at this point in time, and helping that yellow coin LR be more usable would be a huge benefit for the entirety of the extreme class version of this team, whatever that could be. So that's really what the EZAs I expect. If this is going to be the Future Saga celebration for Worldwide, download celebration or Worldwide celebration, we actually still don't know what they're going to call it. Is it going to be a download celebration or just a Worldwide celebration? I'm not sure if we've hit 450 or 500 million, whatever number they're at right now. So also, of course, we have the opportunity for the LR Dokkan Festival exclusive and Carnival. So I'm expecting Dokkan to do the exact same thing as last year with Cooler and Birdcoo, right? So having the initial first part of the celebration be Dokkan Festival featured banner and then a Carnival banner, and then part 2 will basically be the same thing. I think most everybody is expecting a corrupted Murzumasu and Vegito Blue as some sort of unit, whether it's going to be Carnival featured or Dokkan Fest, and I expect that as well. So I'm not excited for corrupted Murzumasu. I'm just not a fan of that character in of itself. But since we just recently got a just traditional Murzumasu, the Int Murzumasu, I don't expect them to have a transformation unit or starting from the normal form into corrupted to be straight corrupted Murzumasu, which we really only have one unit, which would be the Dokkan Festival exclusive Tech one. Now, when it comes to Vegito Blue, there's a couple options, right? They can do a standalone Vegito Blue, or they can do a Goku Vegeta and then transformation. And it seems like they've been doing that quite a bit over the years. Hopefully we can also get the Vegeta. One thing I didn't mention in the EZAs was the opportunity to EZA the Strength Vegito and then the Boo, right? We're hoping that could happen within the celebration or part of the EX celebration, right? But when it comes to the Future Saga here, I expect them to have a couple options with Vegeta Blue. I wouldn't mind a standalone Vegeta Blue, right? That's something that, of course, I'll be happy with. But I think they might go the Join Forces route, right? I think they might go either, because there's two choices here. They actually can go, because we don't have these combinations if crazy enough, right? We don't have a base form Goku and a base form Vegeta as a transformation unit into something. And of course in the anime they were base form, they go into Vegito and then he goes Vegito Blue, right? So that can be a possibility. All the LRs that we currently have, we have like base form Goku and then base form Angel Vegeta, then we have like I think base form Goku, and then some, it's just not the base form for both. And also, we don't have a Vegeta Blue and Goku Blue dual unit, right? We have the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Evolution Vegeta. We have the Exchange Goku and Vegeta Blue, but we don't have a Vegeta Blue and Goku Blue. Now, you might go, well, they weren't blue when they transformed into Vegeta, correct? But when you look at some of these other units that we have, that's not necessarily the case for them as well. They weren't Super Saiyan when they went into Vegito, right? We have the OG fusions that do that. So it's not, anime accurate when it comes to these units. So I can see them doing a blue or a base version of Goku and Vegeta that then transforms into Vegeta Blue. So, and that makes a lot of sense for me. That is that they're going to develop a unit like that rather than a standalone Vegeta Blue, which again I'm be more than happy to see that as well. Another option, of course, I mentioned this already, is the Rage Trunks option, Super Saiyan Rage. And again, I don't know if there's an official transformation here, but they do have a couple units when he's in this form and they just call him Super Saiyan Trunks. I don't think that's fair, right? I don't think that is good for the game. They should expand it and have this unit here be a special unit, Super Saiyan Rage Trunks, and make it a Dokkan Festival exclusive or Carnival unit, and it'd be an awesome entrance animation, right? It'd be an awesome entrance animation. Or you can go just like Super Saiyan and then transforms into Rage Trunks, something of that nature. I guess I really don't want that because we have already a ton of Super Saiyan Trunks here. But again, I would just love to see the animation within Dokkan, right? Especially if it's an entrance animation and he's just, you know, all raged out. I just love the look, right? The internal blue aura surrounded by the yellow aura. It's a really, really great design, and we'll love to see that happen in the celebration. The other part of it is, well, we don't also have, when it comes to entrance animations, is the introduction of Goku Black. I would say this is one of the most hype moments in Dragon Ball history, you know, minus like, you know, UI Goku, especially on Super. How about, you know, most hype in Super? Because no one knew what this was, right? And then the whole rumblings and rumors of Goku Black, what he would look like. And then no one expected this, right? A literally Goku with a Patara earring, one Patara earring, and this, you know, different black, you know, gi with a red sash. Crazy, crazy design. Right now it's like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But back then, when this was introduced, I think for Dragon Ball fans, it was crazy hype, and I thought it was really incredible. It was one of my favorite arcs, if not my favorite arc in the Dragon Ball Super series. So I can see them doing a new Goku Black, even though they're going to EZA the Goku Black. They've done this multiple times where they make a better summonable unit, even though there's an EZA unit that just happened. So it doesn't matter if they're going to EZA a unit, they're just going to go ahead and do their own thing. Now, the last one that I would love to see, if this is the Future Saga, they have to do this special, because here's the thing, Beerus is not in, let me actually go back here, Beerus is not in any of this Future Saga, even though him and Whis are a part of the Future Saga. For some apparent reason, he is not featured in the, as a character, but you have to do a special one, and that is Hakai Beerus. Again, another moment that, really was you know, a talked about moment. You're like, oh my god, did you see, you know, what Beerus did to Zamasu? One shot, right? Hakai, destroy, gone. A really, really awesome moment. Now, of course, I don't know how you really integrate this into the game. This is a Devilman type of special move or active skill, but having a Beerus as a Dokkan Festival exclusive or Carnival LR as a Hakai Beerus for the Future Saga would open up some things. Now, I don't know who he would link up with very well, so maybe he has to have kind of more of a standalone, like a LROP and some of these other units that really don't link very well, but very, very OP. This unit has to be one of those types, and I would be very, very happy to summon on a banner if we can get Hakai Beerus. So now I want to kind of break down and give you my thoughts and my predictions on what we might actually get on the Dokkan Festival exclusive and Carnival featured. And I might actually start building some of these and seeing what these look like. So my first thought would be, maybe this is going to be the celebration, right? Part 1 would be Super Saiyan Rage Trunks, and then the introduction of Goku Black, right? I don't know how hyped that would be for individuals, knowing that Part 2 could possibly then be a corrupted merged Zamasu, and then let's say a Goku Vegeta that transforms into Vegito Blue. I think a lot of people just wait for Part 2, unfortunately. I don't know. If they change the name to Rage Trunks, I think that would be very interesting. The other option then would be back in the day, right? Hopefully the OG players out there, Vegeta Blue Rose, right? That was like a really, really hype kind of thing, because when the anime was going and Super was going, they introduced these characters during the anime, and in the height of kind of where Dokkan is in the height of Super during this arc, they would provide these celebrations, and Vegeta Blue and Rose was always partnered up, right? We have the tech and strength one, we have the physical and AGL one, right? So now we can have a Carnival and a Dokkan Fest, and that would be pretty awesome, even though again we will probably just EZA the current yellow coin LR, but we'll love to see, maybe it's the Dokkan Fest Rose versus a Carnival Rose. Again, either way, it would be pretty awesome. And then as Part 2 then could be Rage Trunks and then Corrupted merged Zamasu. It could be something of that nature. I think that people would be very happy with that type of celebration there. And then finally, the last option could be the crazy one, right? Is well, actually, I changed this up, didn't I? Oh yeah, I did change it up. Oops. Oh yeah, I actually changed it to Vegito Blue and not Vegeta Blue, Goku and Vegeta Blue, that then exchanges into Trunks, Rage Trunks. That was the new option that I have on there. Anyway, the third option here is Goku and Vegeta Blue, and then that transforms into Vegito Blue, with a corrupted Zamasu as the Carnival featured, and then you have a Zamasu and base Goku Black that transforms into Zamasu and then Hakai Beerus. I think I have to put Hakai Beerus on there because that's what I would want. So these are the three that I kind of said, okay, these could be possibilities. If I'm right on any one of these, that'd be pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm excited. Again, we're not 100% sure this is going to be Future Saga, but it seems like everything's pointing to Future Saga. So anyway, with that, hopefully you guys enjoy this video here. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we will catch you next time. Later.